children, Sai Ram. Children, today we will do English new voices. Okay, we will do chapter 13, Tenali Raman and the two thieves. Last week, children, we had done part 1. Today we will do part 2. Okay, shall we start? Okay. Now, children, I will again tell the lesson in short. What is this lesson about and whom we are going to talk about? This is about Tenali Raman, and he was a wise man. Who was Tenali Raman? Tenali Raman was a wise man who worked at the court of king of Emperor Krishna Deva Raya. One night when Tenali Raman was about to sleep, he heard the rustling of leaves. Okay, and he thought that it was very hot, it was summer, and he thought that there is no breeze blowing at all. Then how can the leaves rustle? And he understood that there were some thieves hiding in the bushes. Okay, then he thought of a plan. He told his wife that there are some thieves in the neighborhood. So we will hide all our money and jewelry in the well. We'll put it in a big trunk and we'll drop the trunk in the well. So both of them at night, they dropped the big trunk into the well. And then they pretended to go to sleep. At night, what did they do? The thieves. What did the thieves do? The thieves removed all the water from the well. Okay, they removed all the water from the well, and then just before daytime, they removed the trunk out. They removed the trunk out, and when they opened the trunk, they were very disappointed. Because what happened? What did they find inside the trunk? They found only big stones. And then the thieves understood Tenali Raman's plan. And they went to Tenali Raman and they asked for forgiveness and promised that they will never steal again. Okay, children. Now, last week we had done part 1. We had done little of the lesson. Now the remaining part we will do today. Okay, children. Now all of y'all will take out your textbook and place your finger and read along with teacher. Now, a little later, Tenali Raman and his wife came out of the house carrying a big trunk and dropped it into the well. Then they went back inside the house and pretended to be asleep. The thieves waited for a while and then started drawing water from the well. They hoped to empty the well and get the treasure. Again, a little later, Tenali Raman and his wife came out of the house carrying a big trunk and dropped it into the well. Then they went back inside the house and pretended to be asleep. The thieves waited for a while and then started drawing water from the well. They hoped to empty the well and get the treasure. Now what happened? Tenali Raman and his wife, they dropped a big trunk. They carried it and they dropped it inside the well. And then they went home and they pretended to sleep. Then at night, after some times, the two thieves, they started removing the water. They started drawing water from the well. They started removing all the water from the well so that they can find the treasure. They can take out the treasure. That is a big trunk. Okay, now next part. Next slide. Yeah. The thieves kept drawing out water the entire night. Towards daybreak, they managed to pull out the trunk. But when they opened it, they were extremely disappointed. They found that the trunk was filled with big stones. Okay. The thieves kept drawing out water the entire night. Towards daybreak, they managed to pull out the trunk. But when they opened it, they were extremely disappointed. They found that the trunk was filled with big stones. Now what did the thieves do? The entire night, what did they? They started drawing the water from the well. They removed out all the water from the well, and just before towards daybreak, that is very early in the morning, they managed to take out the trunk from the well. And when they opened the trunk, what happened? They were very disappointed. They were extremely disappointed. Why? Because they found that the trunk was filled with big stones. Okay, next. The thieves understood that it was Tenali Raman's plan to outsmart them. Just then, Tenali Raman came out of his house and said, "Thank you, friends, for watering my plants. I must pay you for your labor." Hearing this, the thieves fell at Tenali's feet for forgiveness. They promised not to steal or rob anyone ever again. The thieves understood that it was Tenali Raman's plan to outsmart them. Just then, Tenali Raman came out of his house and said, "Thank you, friends, for watering my plants. I must pay you for your labor." Hearing this, the thieves fell at Tenali's feet for forgiveness. They promised not to steal or rob anyone ever again. This is of Indian folk tale. Now here the thieves, they understood that it was Tenali Raman plan, that Tenali Raman knew that they were hiding in the bushes. Then what happened? Tenali Raman then came out of the house, and what did he tell the thieves? "Thank you for watering my plants, and I should pay y'all. I shall give y'all something because y'all watered my plants." Then hearing this, the thieves, what happened? Both the thieves, they fell at Tenali Raman's feet and they asked for forgiveness. And then they promised that they will never steal again. Okay, children. Now, what is the meaning of pretended? Pretended, acted. Meaning of pretended is acted. What is the meaning of drawing? In this, drawing means pulling out. In this lesson, meaning of drawing means pulling out. They were pulling out the water from the well. What is the meaning of outsmart? Outsmart means fool. Meaning of outsmart is fool. What is the meaning of labor? Labor means hard work. Labor means hard work. Now children, we are finished with the lesson. Now we will do some exercise related to this lesson. Okay children. So you all also have to think. Now you all know what is the lesson about. You all can also answer the questions whatever is asked. Now, give opposites of. Give opposites of. 1. Wise. Opposite of wise is foolish. Opposite of wise is foolish. Number 2. Hot. Opposite of hot is cold. Opposite of hot is cold. Number 3. Outside. Opposite of outside is inside. Opposite of outside is inside. Number 4. Big. What's the opposite of big? Small. Opposite of big is small. Okay, now we will go to the next slide. Give the plural of. First one. Stone, stones. Stone, plural of stone is stones. Number 2. Plant, plants. Plural of plant is plants. Number 3. Leaf, leaves. Plural of leaf is leaves. Number 4. Bush, bushes. Plural of bush is bushes. 5. Thief, thieves. Plural of thief is thieves. Okay, now we will go to the next slide. Now, who said to whom? They must be planning to rob my house in the night. Answer. Tenali Raman said to himself. Number 1. They must be planning to rob my house in the night. Answer. Tenali Raman said to himself. Next one. Number 2. Thank you, friends, for watering my plants. Who said this? Tenali Raman said to the thieves. Number 2. Thank you, friends, for watering my plants. Answer. Tenali Raman said to the thieves. Next one. Now, answer the following questions. Okay, children, now you know this lesson. You should be able to answer these questions. Question 1. Why did Tenali Raman fill the trunk with stones? Answer. Tenali Raman filled the trunk with stones so that the thieves would think that it is full of valuables. Question 1. Why did Tenali Raman fill the trunk with stones? Answer. Tenali Raman filled the trunk with stones so that the thieves would think that it is full of valuables. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Now, question 2. Why did the thieves wait before drawing water from the well? Answer. The thieves were waiting for Tenali Raman and his wife to fall asleep before drawing water from the well. Question 2. Why did the thieves wait before drawing water from the well? Answer. The thieves were waiting for Tenali Raman and his wife to fall asleep before drawing water from the well. Next. Question 3. Why did Tenali Raman thank the thieves? The thieves drew water from the well and watered all the plants, thinking they would get valuables. Hence, Tenali Raman thanked the thieves. Question 3. Why did Tenali Raman thank the thieves? Answer. The thieves drew water from the well and watered all the plants, thinking they would get valuables. Hence, Tenali Raman thanked the thieves. Now, children, we will do activity. Okay, we will do one activity. Okay. Now here, first one. Who is the picture? Who is that in the first picture? That is Tenali Raman. Where did Tenali Raman work? He worked at the court of Emperor Krishna Deva Raya. Now, you should match Tenali Raman with Emperor Krishna Deva Raya. Next one, second one. What is the picture? What picture is there? It is a trunk. Now, what did Tenali Raman and his wife fill the trunk with? With big stones. So, we'll match the trunk with the stones. Okay, next one. What you can see in the picture? You can see a well. Now, what did Tenali Raman and his wife drop in the well? What did they drop? They dropped a trunk. They dropped a big trunk. So, we'll match the well with the trunk. Fourth one. Who are those two men? They are the thieves. They were the thieves. And where did the thieves hide? They hid themselves in the bushes. So, we'll match the thieves to the bushes. Okay. Okay, children. That's all for now. Bye.